Hi, this is Jack Cooper, formerly Benjamin Jack Cooper. Video about running Elephant Stomp MMA. My online supplement shop. Online supplement shop went very, very well. I had more sales than anybody else in West Queensland for 4 years. The first 2 years, I won awards from eBay for the most sales for an online shop, and then the next year, I won some other award for the most sales again. That was basically for my online supplement shop run from Brisbane, Queensland. So the point of the shop was to rerun clean supplements from Europe, kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger was running Rita products from Europe and Germany, which I've tried once when I was a child, 16-year-old, and I tried some other product from the United States, some orange flavored product that was advertised in Flex magazine with Flex Weirdo on there and different bodybuilders on there. And then, online I talked to Arnold Schwarzenegger and other people online, and I began doing bodybuilding. So this gave me some experience leading up to when I did the supplement shop, having a fitness practices certificate too before from TAFE, and also having you know, mostly being lactose tolerant, intolerant. I did not sell only, like cow-based protein powders, because I don't take that. I only take pills or, plant-based or products that use flavored, like flavored energy drinks, because I no longer use anything with cow's milk, but I can accept goat's milk or cheese. I don't do anything with cow's milk at all. Because it usually leaves a lot of people have allergies with puffy skin, bloated, extra body fat, feeling tired as well, or sick, gassed, that kind of thing. So it's pretty common that you find only supplement shops selling cow's milk protein powders that gain weight. Originally, most of my pills were selling more on the mass pills, but I have plant-based steroids, which are legal in Australia and most countries, opposed to real steroids, which I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy in the world, with all the side effects of like heart attacks, liver damage, lung damage, brain damage, hair falling out, no testosterone, so you can't even make love to your wife anymore. All these kind of things. Even the people who cycle testosterone, you might never get it coming back again if you use real steroids. That's why I would touch it with a 12-foot pole. It's always nice admiring people who do working out and bodybuilding, but that's the reality of real steroids. And they have this science bodybuilders versus the old school bodybuilders. They're both good, but you just don't get that muscle, that really strong muscle growth, large muscle growth, unless you use the old school way of working out. The science way of working out is more for people who want to get the perfect body or fitness models. Like with the negative rep things they talk about on the internet, that's a matter of opinion of what kind of supplement drug you're taking and what your DNA and genetics are with negative lifts and slow negative lifts and how slow they are. For me, I've done negative lifts that go for 2 minutes, and I've gained like 2 kilos of muscle in my arms. This is pretty normal for me because my DNA is mixed, like German, Scottish, English, like different people that get bigger and still can get small as well. So it's also based on martial arts. It gains negative reps, gains more power. So the supplement shop I'm running is for martial arts as well as for bodybuilders. So that's why I, as a mixed martial arts expert as well as a bodybuilder, we learned those things over 25 years of training about doing, planks and different types of sit-ups that you don't do as a bodybuilder usually, different type of kicks, different types of negative reps and lifting, different things like that. The way Bruce Lee works out with his legs is different to a bodybuilder would work out with their legs. Same with sit-ups, lying down sit-up opposed to knees up sit-ups. Anyway, running this shop helped fund my time at university, helped fund 2 trips to the Philippines as well, where I promoted my shop and did martial arts training. And I won like 8 heavyweight mixed martial art matches and got some prize money I spent in the Philippines. I got offered 2 or 3 boxing contracts for America and also 3 mixed martial art contracts overseas in Europe. But mainly people were too scared to fight me because of my level of training. It wasn't just like I had one black belt in karate, I got like 10 or 15 different martial arts I've trained on. So most people were too scared to fighting somebody who weighs 110 to 125 kilos or 90, 95 kilos with that kind of training. But for me, it was more for the fun side of things. I'm not really interested in getting heart attacks over things or damaged faces and stuff. But it's been nice knowing that I've got those offers, nice knowing that I won all my matches, and nice knowing that I can get into that kind of shape. So all my supplements are imported 90% from Europe. So that means I don't buy any Asian supplements that can get people sick. Like I would really warn against buying electronics from China or supplements because a lot of them put poison in the eye or they get fake products that make people get heart attacks, like banned products. Same as Russia, I'd really be wary buying stuff from Russia. In the past, they used to import poison into bottles of alcohol to Australia or America, so I'd be very cautious and check who else is buying it, not just the people, like not that they just sold for 2 million people, but they sold to other companies and those companies had no problems. Because you can sell to people and get away with it. I had met a man in Europe who'd sold to people in America and Australia, and those people who received the products went to jail or got fines like between $4,000 to $18,000 because they had received real steroids and he had told them that they're legal in USA or legal in Australia or legal in some other parts of the world, which was a lie, or he'd sold them stuff that was banned, which is legal in his country, which is like an island in Europe. And he'd been doing this for like 28 years and getting away with it. He has a very big website and he has a very, very large amount of intelligence on different types of supplements and steroids. So when I reported him out there, I asked him to put him in jail for like a week because somebody has to teach the guy a lesson, and he went to jail for a week. And even he said to me, he'll do it because there's that many people who were angry with him. But at the same time, he'd been using the legal system to make a lot of money online. So there's people that sell stuff to Australians or Americans or people in the United Kingdom and they get away with it. There's products in the United Kingdom that are very similar to steroids that are legal there, but we can't have in Australia as well. So running a shop, I had to be aware, and all my products are clean products. I've never once had any product fail on me. A few products had come off the shelf and not been sold anymore due to laws, but nothing had happened to anyone else. I've always had clean products that I experiment with myself first. And I've only had 1 or 2 damaged products in the post, that's it. So this shop had been perfect for me running for 3 or 4 years during COVID, and it given me a time off that I needed for other things, like training martial arts and training boxing in those offers, and also study other things, and visiting people in Asia, visiting family, and it shows me that I had the largest sales base for a supplement shop in the whole of Queensland probably, and I had the only supplement shop in the west side of Brisbane, living in Richlands, Australia. It was the only store in the whole entire suburb and the whole entire area. I'd only met in the past one man who had a supplement shop in Toowong when I was 19. I did my fitness practices certificate too, and he'd been running that for 18 years, I think. So since that time, I haven't seen anyone sell that many products. I have 3 years of awards from eBay as the most sales on eBay of any other eBay store as well. So that was been a really good business. From then, many more gyms started selling supplements in Brisbane. More gyms popped up. Three or four supplements popped up within 5 kilometres of me. The Chemist Warehouse started selling supplements. So during COVID, the growth of other businesses began as well. And my sales, I closed up them because a lot of the importing from Europe had closed down for more than 3 months. But during that time, it had been a very nice little business run for me, like some of my other businesses. And that had been the best piece of advice I can give is test your own products, sell good products, and also try and use an eBay platform, an Amazon platform. Like some people run their own website, like the one-to-one, but that costs more money. If you're going to run that, you have to have more money and you have to be much more committed having your own website long term. So if you're looking for a low-risk investment, a low-risk business, that would be eBay or Amazon. If you're looking for something very long-term, like 10 years to 30 years, you'd want to start up your own website after you've done maybe like say a year of sales first and build up the reputation base like myself, having mixed martial art offers and contracts in Europe and America, and boxing offers in America and Europe and bodybuilding offers. So that's quite normal for me having those offers. But it just depends, like what you want to spend, what you want to do, how much time you want to put into things. Because sometimes I've spent over 10 hours a day online selling and online posting and answering questions during COVID, which was more time than I could handle. Often I'd fallen asleep in my office. It was so long, it was too long. So when it gets to that point, you need to expand it and put more people in. Like when my garage filled up with supplements, I needed like another warehouse. So I started looking at buying warehouses. But I didn't really want to spend that much money to buy another warehouse. So I just, hired some space for short term in other houses and fill out my entire garage up to the roof, and sell it out in 2 weeks. So it just depends on the size. But for my shop, was an original shop with original reputation, globally known by Americans and people in the United Kingdom, Australia, and Middle East, on Facebook and social media, Elephant Stomp MMA, and across the eBay. So I just wanted to share that with you, and also the awareness of real steroids is no good. Real steroids are garbage, it's for losers. Losers take real steroids, It's different from the Arnold Schwarzenegger era because they didn't really know that they could damage people's bodies back then. But now they know. And now if you take steroids, you're crazy. Like real steroids, you're crazy. The Mr. Olympia prize money apparently is like $180,000 a year. Well, maybe that's one of the reasons they use is because the competition money, the money, and the fighters say they use real steroids. Like Conor McGregor said he's used real steroids. Well, maybe they feel they need to take that to win, but to me, they're just losers. If you can't do it naturally, you're a loser. That's the way I think. And if you want to take natural supplements and supplements that are just legal, fine. If you want to do legal supplements, fine. Just to give you a little bit of assistance. If people choose to take steroids, then they choose to take things on their own health, damage their family's health, damage their family's mental health, damage their wallets, spend too much money. That's up to them what they want to do. But that was my opinion, and that's more information about running my store. And also, I'll lead on to some other videos about fitness, but that just kind of answered some questions for people, that were asking me. Like, I had over 200 million questions on my eBay, and I had to change the name of my eBay shop eventually after 3 years because I couldn't even open all my emails. They were so full, so I just wanted to put that down there too. If I didn't answer you, it's because I got 3.5 million emails.